Okay, so we are up to our next game of Pathfinder after taking a week of fortnight off. Sometimes have way too many things on. So this week we're up to session number 123, and this group has now done 250 sessions since it started. Not just the Pathfinder 2, but all the Friday night games. And it is Season 6, Episode 15. We're up to the 27th day of the 7th month of the year, 4710. At the table today, we have Peter.
Yay! Greetings! I'm playing Lord Willy-Won Kenobi, human monk of Yengahoth, the Dwarven City. Currently running around in a mansion, deserted mansion, filled with undead. Yay, us.
Which is always fun.
Yeah.
Up next we have Mark.
So the tutorial seems to really want to go. And it was like, just sort of barbarian, just needs a little bit of balance.
So does this mean Mark's volunteering for his character to get bitten by zombies?
I shall fight survive the session. I just want to be in the church group there for a long time.
And next online we have is Ross.
Yes, I am playing as is Priest of Resma. Just now realising that we're in a mansion full of undead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure you can be as well soon.
Okay, let's go for some fighting.
Yeah.
Next online we have Josh. And I believe you have something wrong with your microphone because you faded in so much there.
Yes, you broke the mic.
Is that any better?
That's a lot better. Did you switch mics by accident and forget which mic you're talking into?
Oh, Discord decided to change my input sensitivity to auto. So again, Barbara's wizard knows that.
And I can turn the mic down a little bit because I turned it up quite a bit to make sure we could hear you.
There you go. That sounds a lot better, hopefully.
Yeah, it's now even instead of going from a whisper to a yell!
I love stuff that I want to put with my sound settings when I don't want them to.
Hey, I also love it when we get reverb for people's mics and suddenly we have the same word passing between everyone's mics.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Also online, assuming they're available, is Em.
Yes, hi.
Timed it well.
Sorry?
Timed it well.
Timed it well. I'm playing Jasper, Seer of the Stars, and starting to like two members of this party, particularly because they are very into cats. Being Willie and Scar. So I've probably been accompanying Scar because I know he is being missing his dear friend. I think I missed last session because that's when I was like really sick. So I've probably just been looking at the stars for a month.
No, you were at last session because we weren't actually running 2 weeks ago. Last session was the 11th of July, and you were there.
Oh, was that?
Yes, you were.
I don't remember an action though. So
you did jump on the table, you did cause problems.
Oh, no, I did, that's right. No, I was on the chandelier, that's right, sorry. Memory is so awful at the moment.
And then Perry did the whole, I can do an area effect and hit the party.
Yeah, that one.
I can do an area effect of wing up and move everyone around everywhere.
He was cursed out by Willie.
That's right. I remember now. God, my memory is awful.
Category 3 Hurricane Parry hit the field.
Swear to God, just being like sick so often this year has made my memory absolute shit.
It is very hard to remember when you feel like everything is closing in on you. And so, who would like to do the recap of the last session a month ago, if they can remember? Did anyone actually take notes?
That's a very good question, Martin. All I remember is that part we just talked about. And maybe like we talked to a few people to get to that mansion in the first place, and that's all I remember. That's me.
I feel I wasn't there that night for some reason.
Yeah, you were.
Was it?
Yes, you were there in person. Online we had Mark, Josh, and Em. In person we had Peter.
Okay, cool. So it's just been a while, so.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a month, 4 weeks. Okay, so let me see if I can actually check to see other sessions to make sure we did that correct. I believe we started off the session with you going to the perfumery and dealing with a old friend of hers, Vendra Lagari, selling the elixirs of health.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And going in with the idea of we're going to beat these people up to, hey, we actually know them.
We were never going to beat them up.
There was talk of it.
Was there?
There was some talk.
That's right.
It's basically Parry.
Yeah, Skylar just thought about the intimidation side of things, but I don't feel like I would go and listen to the party and listen to.
Just to actually prove that he's a useful member of the party.
Oh,
And I gave just a description of these.
Everyone's been giving him shit otherwise.
Looks as if you're definitely the pet of the party by the sound of things.
Yeah, definitely.
So, does that mean we need to get a kobold or whatever the dog race is?
yeah.
Kobolds are dog races in some settings, but most of them have made them little dragons.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about first edition being kobolds as dog races. I don't think there have been dog races since then. And that's not first edition Pathfinder, by the way. I believe all of Pathfinder has considered them little dragons.
Okay, well, we have to say, was it gnolls, but they're hyenas.
Hyenas are canine, so you're fairly close. Much like you could refer to things as humanoid, is as broad as canine. Okay, so yes, you did spend some time with Vendra. Then you went back to see Cressida. Cressida then said, hey, what about this other mission? And you went, oh yeah, we'll get right on that. For no particular reason, you let it last a couple of hours before you went and looked into it. Then there was this mansion involved, so you decided to go stare at it from outside the gate uselessly for a while. Then went round to the side and broke in through the service entrance after talking to the neighbour who gave you no useful information.
Yeah.
There was some useful information provided.
Then you had Scar walk upstairs and break through the floor because it wasn't designed for overly heavy races.
I don't think it's my maybe anyway.
Hey,
All the four provided.
Orcs are actually have quite a lot of bulk in them. A dwarf also would not have made it upstairs, so both of them are considered heavier than normal people. And a lot of the servants are halflings and tiny humans.
Yeah.
Just the other day. Yeah.
That was weird, but yeah.
Basically because they're considered service people, not rural people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, when you can enslave an entire type of people because of how they look and how tall they are, how often will that happen? Fairly often.
I do remember that now. My memory's coming back. Yeah.
And
That was the 7 quarters, and then we went to the main house after that.
you didn't go to the main house, you went into the dining room, decided to beat up some zombies, kick some out the window, beat each other up for a little bit, and Scar got numbed on by quite a few zombies, so hey, maybe you caught zombie-itis.
Good evening. Yeah, okay.
Did you actually take your anti-zombie shots?
Oh, I don't know. I'm probably looking after a tank. I don't know.
Does that enough to use cleansing affliction on him?
You have no idea, because it might not be an affliction, it might be a curse, it might be a disease, it might be something completely different. So you've got to use the appropriate problem on them. But again, you weren't there to see it, so you can't actually say what happened.
It might be because you're a walk.
And that brings us to Jeremy joining us.
Good evening, all. I'm sorry, we jumped in the recap. I was thinking, because we were discussing about Scar going to the electromagnet and then taking into a building. I thought, well, I think I'm back through the situation of.
Yep, they have.
Situation.
This time they actually politely knocked on the neighbour's door.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, good to see personal growth in improvement.
And they chose the servants' entrance as the door they would knock on.
Wisely.
And then they kicked in the other servants' entrance as the way to enter.
Well, they didn't set any alarms off, which is big.
That's a good step too. Yeah. So.
And then they invaded the house without actually asking permission, so of course, I'm sure nothing will go wrong that way.
Well, okay, so we can't go too far with changes.
And then they saw dead things, and things just went all bad from there.
Well, I guess if they're already dead, we can get into less trouble.
But they then made them more dead.
From the authority's perspective, possibly if they're already dead, it becomes an argument for, hey, it wasn't entirely our fault. The archaeologist name, who's excellent at everything Thassilonian, and other names is the standing the fight. At least he has done away.
And I have a feeling he might also be taking a side job as party lawyer.
No anymore!
Interesting topic of discussion. I'll have to do some research. The concept of the Thassilonian. So, Prophet of the defense for the party, in the Korvosa Core, so Thassilonian law,
Yes, and I'm sure the fact that Thassilonian law only applies to spellcasters and non-spellcasters have no rights. Doesn't have any issues with you because, hey, as an alchemist, your class is a spellcaster.
Hey, it looks like the defense of the pretty easy. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, you're done. Yes. It is for the interruption of one of our vital explorations that part of it at that moment in time. As you start probably thinking, looking at the architecture.
Well, amusingly enough, I actually got into as far as the party had made it to. with the introduction. I did skip over a big chunk of their interactions because I went for the key points instead of the nitty-gritty of what they'd done. And it was quite hilarious that they had managed to gain contacts and then go, hey, this person who's been missing has been missing for a while. Oh, they can wait. Let's go deal with the snake oil salesman first. And then they got the snake oil salesman as a contact.
Hey, I'm sure they'll come in handy.
Well, the snake oil seems to keep people from succumbing.
Oh, there you go.
But it requires weekly doses or it doesn't work.
Well, you've got to keep up demand. And of course, technically, from what we see of the illness so far, if they survive 7 days to the next dose, they're probably doing fairly well.
And they've also been paying in what they can afford, with rich people being forced to pay the lion's share.
Right. I thought it was going to be interesting to get hold of a sample of this wondrous elixir. And,
I'm sure Jasper will happily give across the only vial he has.
It strangely smells of lavender.
It's important it probably makes it smell good. It's like soft cozy, it makes it go down easier.
And I'm sure Miracle Max will agree.
So,
Okay, so I can potentially bring up a map to show you where you are, but that sounds like too much fun of just letting you fumble about in darkness.
Oh, come on, Mum. There was a bit of a bone. Or fish.
you just took off the bone.
Yeah, apparently just tripped over the bone.
Zombie
Yeah, zombie arm.
Hey, it's not like anyone decided to go to records office to see if they could get a floor plan of the place before going in.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you took off the bone and then checked on the fish bone.
Well, I was Arthur Brand that asked those fancy questions.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, yes. So what can we see from our video vicinity if we haven't got a map of actually where what we're looking at? What do we know where we are right now?
Okay, so you can... well, Zarthrop can see the servant store that the rest of the people have gone into, considering with Zarthrop at this stage is as is, because neither of them had gone into the mansion with the others.
Okay.
And they did say they'd wait for you, but hey, by the looks of things, they have already gone in.
Yeah.
There's a clock.
Yeah. Then it says, should we listen to somebody right now?
And looking inside the door that they've kicked in, you can see a big chunk of what appears to be the servants' quarters collapsed in on itself.
Scar's been here. I guess with my superior hunting techniques, I think I can follow Scar.
It doesn't help that the upper floors look to be only about 4 feet in height, as it was designed for cramped quarters so they could fit more stories in.
Yeah. So Scar's just done some remodeling and opening up the putting a bigger family area.
And now you can literally have tall people stand in the bottom and look in the upper floor.
For the time, man.
Okay, and next up you also have the door to the outside next to a hedge, also being left open because, hey, it's not like they ever close things behind them.
Well, let's face it, most of the time we can't close
You
it
say
behind.
we closed doors behind us.
You did once you got into the place, but not before you got in.
Oh, right, okay.
I made notes of them all.
Thanks, Martin.
I like to actually leave it as a realistic point of view for everyone else. And then, as you step through the door, you are covered in a spray of some sort of creature dying in a spectacular way. As you can see, Scar striking out an open window, and the remains of something just collapsed on the ground outside.
Okay. What kind of game is this?
This is, I'd probably say, before dawn.
Okay, right. So we're... Yes. It's dark outside, so... But that's together.
We got sprayed in one, did we?
Yes. It smells foul.
Can I use precipitation to clean it off?
I'm sure you could.
Whereas, Sandpoint actually just, spraying you with phosphorus? Maybe just sulfur. So, you could like the first time, Sandpoint would probably group.
And so, Willie can see the others from the table in the dining room. And they're outside with that look of, yes, I've just been sprayed again by the party. As you see, Aziz start doing his divine chant to expunge all foreign obstacles from his body.
Yeah.
But it's not for continue forward if you can, okay. If you can get through the window or to the window where it's only 6 times, or if you can see, Willie, we'll move forward to find out where things are, what's happening.
We're all in a dining room.
Okay, and as you do so, you can hear the Pharasma dance of cleansing happening behind you.
Well, that was yuck.
It sounds like his body where you got bitten. Am I okay? Whatever it is. And I'm just
Is Sandpoint in a position to actually say that, you're still busy?
hi, sorry for coming into that. Yeah, we have some zombies, people kind of undead here, and there's I thought I wanted to get behind it, but probably a few times. So
That explains the phosphorus.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a look at showing a couple of one-marks on my arms. I'm sure that's where they could.
They did bite you on the arms and on the neck and a few places.
Yeah.
Have I finished?
No. You say you want to cleanse, we're going to cleanse, and you'll keep going until you finish.
Can you really tell yourself multiple lifetimes to see him?
And I will tell you exactly how long it takes to do so every time you do it. Because it is a rather specific number.
So, does Zarthrop know where the party's coming next to?
Yes, because they were looking for a lost virtuoso.
Right, okay.
And by the way, it's going to be 6 minutes of cleansing and chanting outside to Pharasma until Aziz is clean. By the rules.
That's fair enough.
It is 1 minute per bulk, and a medium person is 6 bulk. That is the actual precipitation rules. So, Pharasma. Pharasma. Flashbacks were marked there in the background. Very hard to tell because all the zombies are now destroyed. So there are no dead bodies because once you destroy a undead, the body disintegrates.
So what about the clothes?
They didn't tell you exactly what clothes they were wearing because they didn't know what they wore to the location.
No, but the clothes would be, well...
Most of the clothes are... looks like they would have been worn to a dinner, so they didn't look like they were servants.
What kind of virtuoso was this guy? I believe he was a violinist. Okay. That could just be my brain telling me he was, without any facts at all.
Just trying to find out if it actually tells me what he was. I believe he's listed down as a musician.
And from what I remember, we had a party there, he was invited along to play at the party, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, we all decided where possibly the party was held, and all we found is dead people, or dead zombie halflings. So, first question, where the rest of the people are? Where are the rest?
So look for someone with musical instruments, and you're likely to find the person you're looking for, you believe. None of these look like musician garb, they would look like noble garb.
So we were in a dining room, or there any other exits on the way we came in?
Yes, besides the broken window that they threw the zombies outside of, there are 4 exits to this room. There are 3 doors, one of them being a double doors, and the double doors will count as one for the purpose of exits. And there is an opening in the side of it that looks like it has a bar.
Do any of the nobles have any jewellery?
Looking through it, they have been stripped of all their jewellery. No jewellery was left where their bodies deteriorated.
Cool.
So no pointing with it this time.
Damn. Grave robbing, that's what I'm all about.
Was Scar worried about the bite?
Yeah, it was, yeah, because I was worried about what.
Can Parry do a medicine roll just to check?
Parry can do a medicine roll. I'm sure Parry specialises in bites. So I'll give you an advantage on your medicine roll because you're all about the biting.
Oh, yay!
I was trying to get his hands on
Hey, I'm just trying to fit it in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fair.
That's very cool.
29 for medicine.
It was definitely the bad bite type. And they did break the skin, so if there's any infection going to happen, he probably has eaten his body. But hey, if you lop the arm off, I'm sure it will stop any infection from spreading if there is one.
Is that what they do in zombie movies?
Well, I feel like that's the good word, I'm looking off, that's all. So.
That looks more like a love tap, and hey, I'm sure that that one doesn't look or smell as bad as the rest. I'm sure you could have done deeper.
Alex, I'm sure Paddy gets all the successes when it comes to love arts.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him advantage.
Yeah.
You can smell
So
something.
how do we talk about Blade?
As I say, was there any evidence on the zombies of plague as well as being moving dead?
Hard to tell because their bodies are no longer there.
This was asking a player if they were characters to recognise it. Zaffa didn't see it. So.
And most of them were so busy with the hey, they're moving, let's kill them. No one actually spent time to examine.
All of them? Oh.
It was.
I'm sure Scar will be fine.
Most of them were eliminated in less than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Harry's going to err on the side of caution, and he's going to hand over a anti-plague lesser to Scar.
And Scar put it in his pocket for later.
And I do say to him, I am not certain about your current status, but I suggest you drink this.
there's no particular reason why anyone in the party are shooting around South of the morning that they shouldn't have drunk a anti-plague in the morning.
Technically, they should have the anti-plague from the last time you did it for them. Let me see what I'm looking at. Let's just say that this morning they left before they got Sarthrop to do it. So this is a day that only Sarthrop and Andre could have benefited from it. So I will say that they haven't had the chance because Sarthrop was not part of the party on this morning.
So, look at the power, give them a look. Okay, fair enough. And just, I'll take my leg.
Okay, so you can imagine the worst possible thing you've drunk, and this tastes worse.
Okay.
As the anything that's supposed to be good for you tastes terrible, so you only take it when you need to.
Well, you get better faster because you don't take it again.
Yeah, look over one tonight. Okay, whatever. Yes, all that brings it down. You can take like the sweet taste. Okay. The coffee didn't, okay. Get away, can you please? Yeah.
Rather than that, South Africa, take a random and the party and...
Yes, there are quite some good drinks hidden back here. A few vials worth of hard to get wines and spirits. Majority has been drunk, but hey, you can probably fill up a few vials and put them away for later. That is true. That's why I was suggesting it.
Yeah. As he's playing, Harry and Scar are having fun. What are we up to?
I was on the boat, I was just going to ask, we're the same boss, but hey.
Boss is fine. I'm fine with that.
Now you're the guy with great ideas, I say.
How many have you put there?
4. 3 or 4. And I seem to attract all at one stage.
And the person we're looking for was coming to a big party?
Yes,
so probably there should be a lot more people around.
I mean, that's the one where everyone else is. It's very good to know these after. What do we do?
We're going to need to search the rest of the house.
Did you hear the rest of the house?
They've only searched. This is the first room they searched after entering a tiny hallway.
Yeah. So we're not hearing any other movements or persistent activity like that from coming upstairs?
They do point to a western door, saying that's the door they came in, and that leads to the entrance, the servants' entrance.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the same door that Zarfrap and, I would say, as is, because he's still chanting outside, isn't he?
He is. He's still got another 5 minutes of chanting.
Okay.
And you did manage to walk in through the window because it was small enough for you to crawl through. Just that, as is, will need to squeeze and possibly lose some clothing to get through.
If you know the tell after Zarfrap was ready at the bar,
Let's go.
we'll look at the other doors.
So yes, we're going through the double doors.
Okay, I'll just stay at the front just in case I have to.
Are you opening the doors?
I could see if they're locked first.
You can see if they're locked. How would you like to check for being locked?
I will go on the track first. I'm going to push the door forward.
Okay, you push the door, but the door is resisting. You might need to go harder.
You could look at the fact that he was on this side.
Does it have a door handle?
It does have a handle.
You could use the handle, bud.
Okay. Scar just slaps himself completely. Here you go. Door handle. I try the door handle.
Okay, the door handle turns.
I open it up and then there's I don't know what's inside.
Okay, so how do you open it up?
Are you pushing the door?
Well, I will be just to confirm. I'll try to push on so I don't want to hide.
You push, follow your way. I think you just hear some creaking. Obviously, this door is stuck.
No, I'll go pull it the other way then.
Okay, give me a strength check. Make an athletics check.
Not an intelligence check?
Nope. He has said he comes from the tribal lands where they don't have doors.
I laugh at this slides.
Don't worry, there's always a chanting.
Plus.
What did you get on S Athletics?
That's 28.
28. Okay, so with 28, you hear a creaking sound and your muscles bulge and the door does not move. This door has defeated your mighty strength. It is definitely stuck.
A little strengthy. I say it loud.
Oh parry, oh mighty parry, you've been summoned to help Scar with the door. As is now down to 4 rounds of summoning. 4 minutes of cleaning.
Right, I check the door over. So we've all tried pushing.
I know, Scar has tried pushing and pulling and they seem to have defeated him. He's even turned the handle a couple of times.
He's turned the handle a couple of times. Does it have a lock on it?
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly look at the skills list to see which one's most appropriate for you.
Thievery, presumably, or perception?
I'm going to just go with perception. Why don't you have a perception roll?
Why do you roll that now? That's a 33 upgraded.
Okay, so having a look at it, you realise Scar has slightly unscrewed the handle, and that it is a sliding door.
Alright. I screw the handle back on and slide it.
Okay, it just slides perfectly smoothly, though the one side is a little damaged as it has been forced in the tracks a bit. It is slightly bent.
I'm sure proud of Harry at the same time.
And apparently Parry is mighty in ways. He has defeated the door that has obstructed Scar this day.
Well, Scar recognised the need to call upon Harry's strength, and Harry's strength prevailed.
I just bad deep inside, but sorry that Harry opened it.
And that was Harry seen over the door.
Okay, so beyond the mighty door that has defeated Scar, you see a blood-soaked area with a set of stairs leading upwards. Standing, you see 6 moving people dancing to some unknown tune, just moving around as you gaze on in wonder at the marvels of this as we then go to initiative. And unfortunately, as is still got another 4 minutes of chanting to get through before he can assist. So, could everyone please give me their initiative?
29 for Willie.
Yeah. Zarth's off to a rolling start and he's back. He's got 13 with his plus 10.
You obviously have much to see.
28 for the parry.
28 for parry. Well, which is good considering, hey, you're at the front. What about Scar?
6 hours because I have 11 position.
And what about Jasper?
Looking at stuff. Yeah.
I'm actually rolling my dice. I'm wondering why they went sparkling. Probably because the batteries are flat. Or it's not charged properly, or I didn't put it back in properly.
Or you left it in the charging station, because if you leave them in the charging station and it's not charging, it drains them.
But the rest of them are working. It's just my D20, so I might not put it back on the pins properly. Where am I? Really, what was it today? Description, 23.
23. Okay, so would Aziz like to have a initiative roll where you can interject how you're chanting outside?
Yeah.
You'll probably be stressing for the next 40 seconds or so as they get themselves into some trouble in the distance.
That's 21.
Okay, so that brings us to Willie is up first.
When you say they're dancing,
Yep. Well, they were dancing until the door slides open. You stare for a moment, and then they turn and.
so in normal Pathfinder rules, they'd be flat-footed effectively.
Well, they don't seem. You were looking at people dancing, and then they turn and start shambling towards you.
What's the how high is the roof?
The roof appears to go up about 40 feet above you in that spot, as it is a big dome, as it is the main courtyard of the mansion.
What's the floor made out of?
The floor is made out of marble.
Awesome. I'm going to take my elemental eruption.
Yep.
I'm going to target as many of these shambling monsters as I can.
Yep. How big an area does it do?
It's a fireball.
Okay.
20, I think.
Which means you can get all of them.
Yay!
Give me a, was it a DC?
Yeah, reflex save of 21.
Okay, so natural 20.
So they succeed.
I could do each one individually. There are 6.
It was a critical success number. So.
Okay, so that is a fail. That is a critical fail. That is a critical fail. That is a critical fail. And last one is a critical fail. So 1 critical success, 1 fail, and 4 critical fails.
So 4 take double damage, and 1 takes normal damage, and 1 takes zero damage.
So base damage from the fireball 16.
Okay, so 5 of them go kablooey, while one of them just is holding the disintegrating hand of his partner. Thank you.
Unless you're singing.
Now it turns out that they didn't actually go to look at behind. They just in the middle of the walk, and the music changed, and they changed to a behind, and they turned to face.
So what effect did this fireball have?
The eruption caused 5 of the 6 of them to turn to dust.
Oh, nice.
As the other one is just looking on, as the partner he was dancing with just disintegrated away. So that brings us to Parry.
Actually, can I look at Parry? Sorry. When I throw it and they go woof and there's one left, I look at Parry and go, that's how it's done, buddy. You go, Parry.
I was going to give you a thumbs up.
Emphasis on the was there. Okay, if anyone knew that's
You jump 2 fingers from your thumb, that's what you get.
Really approves, you use the finger up.
Yeah. So there's 2 still standing?
There's one still standing. 2 of them counting Lily.
And he is.
I would like to get some information off these things.
Would you like to make a perception roll instead as your first action?
Yes, please.
Okay, what skill are you using to figure out what these are?
I'm going to say religion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming they're related to undead stuff. $32.
Okay, so you recognize them as plague zombies. Anyone who is punched or bitten by these creatures is, melee attacking in any way is subject to a plague rot from the zombies, which will eventually kill you and raise you as one of their own. So they are literally the zombies from zombie movies. They spread zombieism by biting and clawing you.
Alright, perfect. Then, now that I know what the hell they are, I am going to drop Acid Grip. So it makes a reflex save.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
It doesn't?
It gets an entirety of 0 on its dice.
Oh! So critical fail. And then some. Take total damage, and I move it up to 20 feet. I'm going to shove it in the corner if it's not already dead.
Mm-hmm. How much damage?
I'm just about to roll that.
And I am going to ask Ross on his turn if you would like to finish his chanting and get back to it later. because they may actually completely explore the house in the time it takes him to actually finish his chanting.
Yep. D4.
No. The
Two.
plague doom.
2 hours before my explosive ball thing comes back.
Yes, the plague zombie takes 22 points of acid damage.
Okay, so you hit it, it dissolves, and there is a fine spray pushed into the corner.
Ah, sweet.
Not even the clothes survived.
Love it.
Okay, so Jasper, you've just seen the absolute destruction of dancers.
Yeah, I guess no comment.
You sort of just stare there open mouth.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, they were people on size.
Okay, so while you're giving them the pep talk of, hey, they were people, outside as is the chanting of attack spells coming from inside the house, and you still have 4.5 minutes to go.
Typical bloody impatient bastards.
Well, you didn't actually ask them to wait for you to clean. You just started cleaning.
Okay. I'll have to wait.
Moving
Oh,
around.
it's done now.
Okay, so you drop your cleaning and feel filthy all over.
Mm-hmm.
As we then have Scar, yes, in front of you, the mightiness of your fearless boss, and the Boffish Wizard known to man has beaten up these dancers before you.
Sounds like
I was just going to drop the mic a little bit on this end. Go, it's all good.
I'll look at question my sounds sort of really good. Don't you ask questions first these days? I'll get shot by the... And when you say that there were zombies and you and I go, okay, well, that's okay. I was waiting for somebody to go, check them out by me or something like that. It was like, well, again, we need to confirm the following is the mission. And guards are going to have a look around there and see if anything else is in the room that he's talking about.
Well, as you look around the room, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of doors, an open passageway, a set of stairs going up, a divided room, chairs, lots of interesting stuff. This is a foyer of the main mansion, and there's far more blood on the ground than you would expect in most places.
I just want to just section and see if I can determine if any difficult field is the action used or not. So,
Sure. Give me a perception roll. With disadvantage because there's not much left. There was a fireball and a acid bolt. So natural one, I'm assuming.
No,
Natural 20.
First round was a 20.
20 is a 5.
Okay, so you find it rather inconclusive if one of these was a musician. Maybe they should have checked before they destroyed them.
I just don't know what to say right now, because I would like to confirm it, but
Confirming that you were just giving me Martin, you were saying fire bottles over most places, and we're saying, we're talking about most places, you were saying places that are not abattoir.
You're probably assuming that an abattoir would have drainage holes to limit the amount of blood pooling.
Right.
So even an abattoir would not have this amount of blood all over the floor.
Yeah, so it comes some effort to collect it then. Alright, good to see there's some build involved.
Or they did the equivalent of use this room as a slaughterhouse and empty the blood of lots of people in the one spot.
Yeah.
And because there was no drainage, the blood still in pools everywhere and dried that way.
And presumably they wanted better there's two footprints for darkness of gone through the pool and gone into other areas as well, is that right?
Well, it looks as if the blood dried long before they started dancing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go back to my minute.
All good.
You mentioned that there's a partition in the room, I think?
There is, but you look over the top of it because it wasn't designed to stop people from being able to see. It was just a movement divider, not a sight divider. Even Zarthrock can look over the top of it.
Okay.
It sort of like comes up to knee height on a normal sized person.
Right. And so you say anything on the other side there?
That's where the chairs and tables you could see for the foyer are situated. So someone sitting in the chair could easily see over the divider.
Okay. But obviously, no one else on that side of the room.
Nobody can see over there.
Okay. Oh. That's probably the case of around. I don't know where it is initially. You're going to try and go to the doors yet?
If they were dancing, where would the logical place for the band be?
Well, you'd probably have expected them to be somewhere where the chairs were. If not in a other place that may actually be set up to do this. They could literally have been the dancers, as far as you know.
I think the band meeting is somewhere in the forest.
In the forest?
Yeah, you want to know where Bandy is.
Okay.
Disney reference.
So, let's do the end of the B.
Where is the band, not the Bambi?
Yeah. Okay.
And yes, you have all joined in, as this has made it into the area you're all in after some walking. And apparently he's not as clean as he wanted to be.
Zach's wandering around here, Lisa to see if you can hear anything on the other side of him, but otherwise, not going for opening any chest yet.
Okay, having it explore where you can see, you do find that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doors to this open space. That there was an open hallway off to the side that led to another 3 of those doors.
Okay, right.
Well, I guess we start at the left and work our way around.
One of them does have a, what looks to be a symbol of music on the door.
Well, why don't we try that one first?
So is this another sliding door?
Yes.
Well, having learned from experience, I will slide this door.
Okay, the door has no problem sliding.
Excellent.
Apparently, Parry has taught everyone that doors can slide. You know the amusing thing is, I only made it sliding because someone suggested it.
Doesn't surprise me at all. But it does make sense.
Okay. So what's on the other side of the sliding door?
Okay, as you open the door, you see a person dressed as a winged angel strumming at a large standing harp. Looks as if most of the strings are broken, and you see someone dressed as a sea serpent, one as a castle tower, one as a swan, and what appears to be a blue skeleton costume. And as the door opens, they all turn towards you and get up. So I am going to also call initiative.
Laugh at the toilet this time, and stop 29.
I didn't even have time to have a wee, remark with Willie about spells and whatever.
Look, I'm awesome. You just need to accept it. That's all.
Well, at least you learned how to use doors from me.
Apparently, I've swapped with Zarprop at over 15. I'm now mourning these poor people that are getting disintegrated in front of my eyes.
Okay, what did so Zarthrop got 29, Jasper got 15. What did Willie get?
17.
And what did Perry get? 27.
27.
And what did Aziz get?
33 upgraded.
Dude.
And what did Scar get?
May not be back yet.
We'll just say that he's gazing his navel at the moment.
Okay, so at this I will have as is. You do see that they have opened the door into another room, and you hear the sound of chairs being moved as people are standing up. What would you like to do?
I've been told there's only in this information, correct or not?
No one's actually told you yet.
Okay.
But they have been disintegrating all the bodies, so who knows exactly what it is that's been here. Maybe it's been summoned minions.
Okay.
There's been lots of sharing.
So Scar's been attacked a couple of times, correct?
Scar has been. Scar does have love bites on him.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to. Ooh, targets one ally and one enemy. Oh, okay. So, I don't like to be useful. That's with target enemy. That's just one enemy, not group.
Which spell is this you're talking about?
Forbidden Ward. You ward an ally against attacks from and hostile spells from the target enemy. It's a cantrip. Target gains +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws.
Okay, so which party member is your ally and which party member is your enemy? Because at this stage, you can only see party members.
Oh, we haven't actually get into combat at all.
I know you've entered into initiative, but no, people did not gather and line up facing each other off to do this. One person opened the door, and that caused initiative to activate.
Okay.
And that means that you've declared the opposition your enemy, even though you've not actually seen them.
Okay. No, I was just wondering if go up to see what actually is in that room.
So you wish to force your way past the person at the door?
No. In that case, if I can't actually see into the room, I'll actually can I delay?
You can delay.
Yep.
Okay, so would Scar like to roll his initiative while Aziz has now gone to the start of the round?
I did, and I got a 30.
You got a 30?
Jesus.
No, Scar.
Jesus.
Jesus, you know,
Okay, so it's now up to Aziz's turn because you did get to act before everyone else because of your very high natural 20. And would you like to delay again now that you've already delayed?
Yeah.
Well, it did come around to his initiative before everyone else could act, so that's why I had to ask. So you delayed again, and now we're up to Scar. Scar, a door has been opened, and you hear the sounds of chairs moving. What would you like to do?
Oh, now, who's going at the door at the moment?
Down a hallway off to the side, a door has been opened.
Oh, so... Oh, originally everyone else went because I was distracted by all the blood around. And when I get to... Oh, that's a thing. How small is the corridor?
The corridor is 5 foot wide.
I don't know how I can get through anyone else.
Do you wish to push your way into the room?
I don't know what's going on yet, so it's really hard to
I know.
So, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm going to have to delay this one.
Okay, so we have Scar delaying as well. Now we're up to Zathra. You are small enough to squeeze between their legs if you wish to.
So how far were you from this door was opened?
I would probably say, did you follow Willie looking?
Let's say, it was after you independently, that's everyone else, so I'm happy to leave it. I don't really completely, but you did, right?
So, I believe you're saying you're looking independently. I can say that you roll a d8 and we'll see which door you're at. I'll number the doors from the westernmost around 5. Apparently you were right next to the doors that opened.
I pick up the key and toss a punch-charged bomb into the room at one of the creatures coming towards us.
Okay, so is that an attack roll or a saving throw? Okay, have an attack. Have at you.
Back to normal again. It's gone 3, 19, 4. So that gives me an attack of 16.
It should be a hit. I'm just trying to confirm because my hands are going, hey, you want to go 20 pages, not 1. Okay, so looking at the exceedingly high armor class, what did you roll?
16.
Okay, so yes, it is a hit. I was considering it may have been a crit, but we never got quite that high.
Okay, 15 points of vitality damage, with 5 points of splash damage to anything within 5 feet. So, again, vitality that only harms undead, including incorporeal.
Okay, so you throw this bomb in, it hits the one in the middle, it turns to dust, and then it splashes out around it, and everything in the room turns to dust. All creatures gone in one go. Because literally they had weakness vitality take extra damage.
So even with the splash, it's 16.
Yeah. That was I just tossed around at them.
Sorry, Jeremy, can you say that again?
He just suggested playing with Angela. No, you said. But he talks about so I'm doing these. All the boys. Do anything for this. You have done the position you're looking for? You see the competition, you don't take it to except for the angel that play the harp. So, yeah. What's that? Musician, plays with Jessica as an angel? Or is it something that's over there?
You never told what he dressed as.
Yeah, but it's not also to anything, so it's not the same.
Do any of them have anything on them?
Well, you can now see 5 costumes on the ground.
Yep.
There is the angel costume, the sea serpent costume, the tower costume, the swan costume, and the blue skeleton costume.
Other than the costumes themselves, is there anything in there?
There is the stage, there is the chairs.
No. If they had a ring, there'd be a ring.
None of them had any jewelry on them. It's as if they were all being stripped of possessions.
So they had absolutely no possessions
No
whatsoever.
possessions whatsoever. They didn't even have shoes.
Okay. Do the costumes suggest any particular kind of play or any particular kind of anything that I might come to mind?
Okay, so that might be a society-ish sort of role. I think we have a skill for that.
Yeah.
Society.
And I'll say to the rest of the party, does anyone recognise this?
Is that the best group potentially? Secretary Society Law. I think the Expert Society. 1833.
Okay, from Lily's perspective, hey, you sure it was some bawdy story about angels and towers and stuff like that?
I think so. What do you think therefore?
I'm not going to raise that with the party, I'll just go, no. I don't know.
And from Zarthrop's perspective, none of these costumes really go together.
I think the party would probably fancy dress. Were the other costumes all dressed in funny costumes?
Well, they weren't dressed in. They didn't look like they were dressed up. They just looked like they were just dressed in clothes, not fancy clothes.
As you dressed in, no rich people's find there or third party there. Yeah. That's a bit of a fancy dress.
If they were playing music in this room, would it be able to be heard elsewhere?
Possibly, except you can't really say what the zombie was doing was playing music.
No. But again,
and if someone was playing music here, yes, you would hear it in other rooms.
okay. Almost like it was designed to pass the sound on to other rooms.
Well, you recognise this was a recital hall.
Okay.
It's designed to make music echo,
Yep.
not to contain.
Yep. Alright.
Any other exits in this room?
Yes, there is a second exit to the north as you come in through the west.
Yeah. So I'll have a look at the door and then go through there.
This one also slides.
Yeah.
Lots of slidey doors.
As you look in, there is a writing table and an empty bookcase where it looks as if quite a few books used to sit. And a chair for a big person.
So anything on the writing table?
A couple of ink stains where they obviously weren't careful enough.
Zarfrog is horrified at the crime that comes to the hand he was doing. Someone stole the books.
That is a major crime. You need to report that to someone. And there is a door that leads back into the foyer on the other side of the room.
Zarfrog will go through there and continue looking around other doors. Is it people haven't looked at them yet?
Okay, so with the assistance of those following Zarfrog, you can see that there is a small dining room, a small lounge room with pictures of Harry up on the wall. So imagine the standard entertainment room today. Instead of the TV, there are portraits of Harry's family. The horror that the rest of the party witnessed, they didn't want to walk through that room.
But okay, Alex, you guys followed you.
They did. And the last place here was a kitchen on this level.
Okay. There's nothing of interest in you in particular?
Looks like a corpse dressed as a pig on top of a bench.
Okay.
Has he got
an apple?
He does have a fake apple dangling from the snout of the pig costume.
Oh, there you go. Does the corpse look like it's being affected by the plague?
The corpse looks like it's about as old as the other corpses you've partly seen before they've gone poof.
Yeah, but this one hasn't gone poof because there was no one there to actually make things go poof with it. Has it been affected by the plague?
This one has been affected by the plague.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to be a zombie. You found your first actual dead body. Not just dead people.
How did they die?
Okay, so who's going to do the medical examination of the dead body?
Harry's got it.
You hear Harry crack the fingers and say he can figure it out.
I've got one of these legs. How does it work?
So Harry gets to make a medicine check.
Medicine. Can I cast guidance on Harry before he...
I'm sure you can, because he hasn't done the check yet. Does Harry allow the Jasper to ruffle his hair and give him the touch?
I was about to say. Is Jasper willing to touch Harry?
I literally bat your shoulder and give you guys.
Claws in her up.
So I think you worked a bit there, Jeremy.
I believe Jeremy was commenting on the fact that you're batting Harry's hair.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Watch Harry. It can take a while.
I'm happy for guidance.
So yes, you have been given the touch. You have the power.
I have the power. Is it just plus one?
The guy includes D4.
D4.
Not in P2, it's plus one.
Plus one, yeah.
Granting a +1 status bonus to one attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check they attempt before the duration ends.
Yep.
You get to choose which one you're doing it on, and as soon as you use the bonus, the spell ends. And it only lasts until the end of your next turn.
For that spell. Okay. Yes, then...
So no one else can give you the touch.
That's fine. 35.
Okay, so it was definitely a good touch.
I blow desperate his
Before or after you clean your hands?
It has nothing to do with my hands. I just... I give Jasper the kissy face.
So, let's make that a performance roll, and then we'll discuss how the medicine check went.
I'm sure Harry is good, but can you get bloody kisses?
26.
26. Okay, so how does our Jasper take the amazing blue steel look of Parry?
Do you like a fancy kiss and pocket?
Or does the hair stand up with that, oh my god, he's into me?
Oh God, help me. my tail like pushes out and like my feathers are all standing up on end because of it. And
just so you know, you touched me first.
I battered your face with my claw.
You touched me first.
I'm sure it even counts as a soft caress.
You initiated it.
You know what I could have done? I could have used telekinetic hands to then deliver the
guess what? You didn't.
I'm gonna remember this. And from now on, I'm really giving Harry guidance through telekinetic hands. This is what happens when you just bat him in the face. Because apparently he likes it.
Okay, next question is, does Harry have a surgical kit?
Yes, I do. I have medicine. I need a medicine kit.
Okay, in which case then you don't have to stick your fingers in to feel how deep they are.
Okay.
This person has been stabbed multiple times in the back.
Ooh.
Each one about, probably I'd say about 6 inches in.
Enough to hit organs.
And each blow basically punctured an organ. And in the order of things, it looked like the heart was the last one to be done.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was designed to be as excruciating as possible. Very Chilaxian in style. Chilaxians generally don't do the heart stroke because that puts the end to the fun.
Does this kind of style possibly remind me of River?
River was not that skilled.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
If River was doing it, there would be shattered vertebrae if it was River. This person missed the bones completely with every stroke.
Listen, the kill wasn't sloppy, that's what you're saying, okay?
Yep. Okay, so yes, and as is, did he wish to do a medicine check as he was observing?
Yes, since I've actually got the beat for it, forensic acumen.
Yep. Does Corey have that one?
What was that?
Does Corey have the same feat, forensic acumen?
No.
That actually makes it easier.
So that comes from which book?
I was saying DC2.
He's going to look it up so I can actually word it correctly.
Hang on. I got it here if you want.
I have all the books here, so it is just a matter of flipping pages.
You have to send people for thinking about it, make the examiner body to determine cause of death or injury. You can perform a forensic examination on the body if required under equal knowledge and medicine skill in half the normal amount of time, in under 5 minutes. If you succeed, you return to immediate search of equal knowledge to follow up on something you found, plus 2 protect bonus.
Just hold to 39 if it helps.
And how good is your mastery of medicine?
I am an expert.
Okay, so you can confirm that this person died prior to the stabs. But the stabbing was done before they had succumbed to whatever had killed them. And you believe it was the rapid infection of the blood valve disease that you've been investigating that seemed to have killed them.
Okay, so that sounds that this must be either a stronger variation of it, or it's actually we ran into patient 0.
Patient 0 would not have died this recently.
No, not patient 0. The one who probably would be. I'm thinking of like in. Oh, what's that bloody monkey one?
12 monkeys?
No, not the 12 monkeys.
Outbreak?
Yeah, Outbreak. How you've got the plague.
You wanted to find the source of the plague?
Yeah, I think this so there's a chance that this person's run into the source of the plague?
Probably not.
Okay.
Source of the plague would not have actually, if it was the thing that was infecting everyone, it would have been long dead.
Sure.
It has been more than 7 days since the plague has been in the city, and whatever was giving the plague would either be completely unaffected by it, but it would not be speeding up the infection.
Sure. Is it possible someone's done something to the body, to the patient in some way to make it progress faster?
Quite possibly.
Like giving them a stronger dose deliberately or something, injecting or...
From what you know of diseases, no matter how many times they're infected, the disease will not progress faster. The disease has a set time of progression. The only way to advance the disease is generally by magic.
And the only area can't kill you.
Yeah, but knives can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do believe that whatever had affected this person was induced by magic, not by infection. So they may have been infected and then advanced by magic. Or they may have been magically infected. But either way, right after they succumbed to the disease, they had been stabbed to let all the blood out.
Possibly with the intent is that like would they stabbed on the table here? Or
There's no blood pulled anywhere in this room.
okay, so it's uncertain that they actually might have potentially someone magically enhanced the disease and then possibly collected the blood to try and make it easier to use it to spread. So
Well, the other thing is, was the person murdered here, or the body was dumped here?
The body has been moved.
Yeah.
As basically, it looks as if it died on its side, not on the tied up pig-like fashion it is laid out as.
Okay, so
So it's designed as if you could put a spit through it and hang it upside down.
yeah. So we've got some sick person around here.
Can I roll a religion roll on that one?
You can roll a religion roll on that one. I'm sure you know about pigs on a spit.
No, I have a good idea, but I think
Give me a religion roll and see how you go.
19 on the die. Plus 1 is 20.
Okay, so with your amazing roll of 20, you believe you know it is part of the Orcish religion of cooking the enemy and sharing it amongst the tribe as part of the feast of a worthy enemy and making it part of yourself.
I'll keep that to myself. Okay. Thank you, man.
It is based on your belief.
No, that's fair enough. I just wish I had another character here at the time. Yeah.
But I will turn to, I will have a chat with Aziz and say, you wouldn't happen to know if this situation has any religious connections to the worship of Ugathoa, would you?
Okay, would Aziz like to make a religion roll?
Yeah.
In which case you get advantage because someone has said, is this the practices of a specific god?
Yep. That was a complete wasted advantage.
2 20s or 2 1s?
No, I rolled 11 twice. So a total of 22.
Well, at least you know you were always going to get 22 no matter what you rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, looking...
yeah, so I busted.
So looking at the connotations of this, it could literally be someone showing worship to Ugathoa as it was suggested by Willie, because they really have been messing with the dead. Ugathoa actually does not mind messing with the dead, including turning them into minions and making them perform sadistic acts. Which means if it is, you can expect far more twisted and dark to come.
Yay!
Lovely.
May the power of Pharasma help you.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say keep you sane, but that's not going to happen.
No. So, are we done here?
Yeah, I think we are.
Aziz, are we done here?
What? No, we haven't been done in the mansion.
Are we done
Yeah,
here? Can we move on?
Yes, we can move on.
Excellent.
So if we've explored everywhere on the ground floor, have we found stairs up and down? I think we've found stairs up in the foyer area.
And there are some stairs down just off the kitchen.
We haven't finished this floor, have we?
After looking in the kitchen, there is some stairs down, not just off the kitchen. And there are some stairs up in the main lobby.
I think down is probably the better bet.
We might go back down because hey, those stairs are closer.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's it. I thought was enjoying watching the Nicholas having a drink, so he's not actually desperately trying to jump down the stairs and speed off. But if people say, "Oh, we're done here," the show's over. Then if no one looks to go downstairs, I'll come downstairs.
How big are these stairs? Are like that? Is my orc frame going to fit down?
Your orc frame will fit down, but your orc feet will not. These stairs are at least half the size that work well for you. So it is definitely difficult terrain for you to go down.
I'll work out the front then.
I will.
I'll take the rear.
Although I'm likely to have the same problem he is.
You're
7 foot tall.
7 foot tall. You're used to walking on these side stairs. He's not.
So I'll go down sideways, crabways.
Yeah.
Anyway, and yeah.
And I'm sure if you say do as I do, and then you trip and fall.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So as you go down the stairs, I'm going to make it an acrobatics check. Just to see if something bad happens.
Thankfully, I actually have an acrobatics. And that sucks. 16.
Okay, even on a 16, you stumble a little bit, but make it all the way down.
Whoa. Shit.
The scar follow.
No, scars don't last, he said.
Okay.
Zarthop will be next.
Zarthrop finds the stairs a little bigger than he's happy with, but hey, at least his feet usually fit on them.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of where he has to sort of drop off each step.
Yeah. Do you need an acrobatics check for him?
No, it's fairly easy to do the drop down a step.
Yep. He's useful steps to the side of the though.
And as you make it down, you find you're in a very well stocked wine cellar with a few large casks lining the wall and a small wooden door in the southern wall. This looks like it was set up for the party but never actually used. You have found a treasure in wine, ale, and beer.
Zarthop will be probably happy about that.
I'll walk over to
Zarthop got my sample from the bar, I expect.
I'll walk over to one of the wine barrels. Is it got the spigot in it?
Not yet.
Oh, so it hasn't even been tapped.
Has it been tapped?
Oh.
You tap it and it is full to the brim. It looks like it is got its purchase marks. They were only purchased about a week ago. They were purchased for the event and never again.
The tax and duties have been paid on the barrel.
Yep. And there are 5 big barrels,
Okay.
plus lots of little bottles.
Is any being touched at all?
No, none of this has been touched, and it's all no dust on them whatsoever because they haven't been here long enough to get dust.
Obviously, the party got interrupted before they get down to that. So.
And obviously they cycle through their drinks a lot, so they don't save their drinks here.
Zarthop will be look at the door.
Just quickly.
Yep.
How much duty? Oh, actually, would that? No, it wouldn't be on there, would it? Maybe it would. I don't know.
If you were to try to sell this stuff and not just drink it yourself, you would have to pay duty on taking it somewhere.
Yeah. But what I mean is, I was going to use the duty paid on it to extrapolate the value, at least as far as the government's.
From the government's concerned.
But my thoughts are that all it really would have is a mark, and then maybe a number to say that the mark says that it's been paid, and that's the relevant bit of paper somewhere else that says that this is how much was paid. I don't know.
I'm assuming they would also have prices on barrels because, hey, it is useful for the people who buy things to know how much a barrel costs.
Sure.
And I'd say each barrel would probably be maybe about 50 gold worth of drink.
Does anyone know anything about wine?
I'm sure one of them can, make the wine sound. Oh!
Zarthop has good knowledge of understanding of brewing techniques and things like that. But you're talking about the quality and cost of the wine?
Yes.
And would you have to be a society check more than that, wouldn't it?
It would probably be a society check.
or crafting?
Society or crafting, depending on what you wish to do. Each can give you different answers.
I just want to know the quality.
I'll check. I would check the quality by sniffing it, checking out the make of barrel.
Leak test.
I would like to use crafting for that. Sorry?
Leak test.
Lick the wood.
I'm effectively looking to see whether this would be something.
Does it have a maker's mark on the barrel or castle?
Society check for that as well. And I'm sure there is a mark, but whether you can recognise it is the ability to check and look.
Yeah.
First we'll do our just per having their look. Okay, it sniffs like it is a decent barrel designed to add to the flavour of what's inside, not just contain it. Because the quality stuff imparts flavour from the wood, the less quality stuff adds chemicals to the drink. So if you get that
proper made wine, which is enhancing the flavour and age of whatever's inside.
So when they say woodsy flavour, a lot of that is because of the cask it's aged in.
Yeah.
And so these look as if they could probably fetch quite a bit on the market, especially if you bury them for maybe 10 years.
Nice.
Though it wouldn't last more than an hour in the sewers.
Yeah.
But you'd have a very happy clan. Who was doing the check next?
Well, Zarthrop was looking at the door that was there.
Okay, so Zarthrop does a perception on the door. We'll respond to that, and then we'll do the maker's mark with as is.
21 on perception.
21 on perception. You can hear a clattering coming from the other side. It's very faint though.
Okay. Is the door locked?
It is not locked, so moving on to maker's mark before you open.
Yep, after that.
That's 28.
28. Looking at it, it looks as if a majority of these barrels came from Jengahoff.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a dwarven made. Okay, so regardless, I'm going to take a barrel home.
You could probably take all the barrels if there's no owners anymore.
I'm sure the party's going to want to do something with.
Well, if the party takes all the barrels, I'm sure they can each share amongst them. Though, looking at things, I would say that as is does point out that the bottles are worth more than the casks.
But they're from
and the difference is, bottles will fit in a spacious pouch. The casks won't, I expect.
The bottles look as if they were specialty drinks from various places. There is a couple of known brandies. There is some orc mead, specialty from the Karmagar. A few of the bottles have their labels, even though it's not just orc labels. There is a design that is from the area, but not sure what it is. You think it looks as if it's a whitish wine. Who knows exactly what it's made from? And there is a couple from Magnamar and one from Sandpoint.
Okay.
Obviously, they like to get a variety of drinks.
Yeah, these alcohols will be interesting.
So, who wants to open up a bar?
It would be great bribe material depending on who you wish to please.
Well, everyone's discussing the price, so I think Scar's going to say, let's come back and get this at the end.
Oh yeah, of course. Definitely.
And let's make sure we've cleared out the vermin on this place first.
I believe that Zarthrop wanted to put the bottles in his bag.
No, I was saying the bottles would fit in a pouch, the cask wouldn't. Zarthrop's involved in the running little search and choice at the moment because he was interested in the door. So.
Okay, as you check the door to open it, it appears the door actually is locked.
Okay. Zarthrop will attempt to be unlocking the door then while people are arguing over wine prices in China or equivalent.
How about if you scroll to the left or scroll to the right?
It's always to the right.
A 33 upgraded.
A 33 upgraded. So as you're sitting there thinking about how to open it, apparently the locks just happen to fit in the perfect spot as you're contemplating, and the door just opens on your push. And so, hey.
I was mistaken, the door was never locked.
Hey, the fact that you just managed to put it in the perfect spot and the pressure just happened to open the door just showed you how good you were at doing it.
Absolutely.
And inside you see painting supplies, a tawdry-looking divan, a small shrine to Sheldon, several scandalous portraits of the nobles of this place done in the style of the Hutters. Who knows, they may have actually painted over some of the Hutters' portraits with their own.
Put his face on Barry's father.
And
Oh, I know that pose, he says.
also here you see a shabbily dressed he does look as if he's dressed in noble gear, but the noble gear is worn and dirty.
Zarthak will quickly pull up a case charge and toss it in.
Okay, so have an attack roll.
18 plus AC 30.
AC 30. So, what will that do if you hit a non-ghost?
Make them more.
Okay, so yes, you have drenched him quite nicely. It now looks as if he's wet from the waist down.
And Zarthak will say, we found the fun.
He does, and there's a slight shriek from him as he drops his dull knife. As he holds up his hand, don't kill me, don't hate me.
Oh no, we were looking for survivors. Actually, musician? Who knew?
He says his name is Otehr Cowan.
So, not a musician?
No, this is his house.
As a noble, who is he when he's at home?
This is his home.
You the elder was one of the bigger than discussing out here.
Yes.
Huh? Maybe the guys would be so pleased you're alive.
And I'm sure you can change your bombs and make that not a problem.
You're alive. Because
Okay, so he does. Ariadne, you might want to.
Oh, sorry. I saw
Yeah,
with the cat.
and we can hear you clearly from the
Sorry.
kitchen. Okay, he says. If you don't hurt him, he'll tell you everything he knows.
hey, I'm not here to hurt anybody. But we are here to find out stuff.
He says.
It's good.
What he knows is they were greeting the Westgirkiers when an elven acrobat they hired as an entertainer went crazy. He saw her open fire on one of his guests with her crossbow, laughing all the while in the most frightful, shrill way, much like you did earlier. Apparently, it's someone, not from him, it's someone who seems to have Zarthrop's peculiarities where they laugh in combat.
What could you do about that?
In the most frightful, true way, he's been locked in there for days. Every time he got up, the courage to sneak out, he heard that horrible laughter revolve. He asked, is she dead? Is it safe?
So when did you ask you the laughter?
He doesn't know.
5 minutes ago.
He hasn't seen the light in days. He doesn't even know what day it is. He's sure it's only been 2 days since everyone died, which you know was at least a week ago.
I think it's been a bit longer than that. So, because it's a bit gruesome out there at the moment. You might have stayed here to clean up before.
He's,
Possibly to sell it by the sound of it, but that's walking. But yeah, has anyone looked at the party to get interested in something about the drinking to somebody else?
I'm obviously not the which might see it. Can I use the superstitions, I suppose, like, is it market or like, is it short, tall, that kind of stuff?
it says elf, so elfish.
Yeah, so the other after that.
Female?
Female.
How do you see dressed?
In reds and yellows.
Let's see that.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Long golden hair, big pointy ears.
Just quickly.
And she used the crossbow on the guest, you said?
Yes.
I've got Law Circus. Are those the colours normally worn by acrobats and that sort of thing?
Give me a law check.
Oh, that's alright. 22.
22. You have heard of a acrobat by the name of Jolistina Susperio, who dresses like that.
I'm sorry, but Law Circus, we always knew Willie was a clown.
No, was a clown, apparently.
And he knows lots of clowns, so that's why he deals with the party so well.
Jolistina.
Susperio. Known for her knife work and crossbows.
While you're talking, Zarthok actually take a closer look at the skin to see if there's any evidence of plague on this person.
He has no evidence of plague, but give me a medicine check to make sure.
15 plus 25 total.
Do you have a medicine kit?
He does, yes.
Okay, so yes, you're using your kit. You poke and prod him, much to his objections, and no, he doesn't seem to be infected.
Okay. Okay, so I really expect that he'll just don't touch it instead. He goes up there and definitely evidence of play coming up to the house. So you hiding here has probably been good for you, and the fact you haven't come out of us, out of the cellar, probably saved your life. I'd say you been under here.
He says so. If you can make sure the rest of the house is safe, he will look at rewarding you somewhat for your efforts, depending on how much of the house you break.
And
It was like that when we got here.
How many guests did you have?
Lots, he said. He's a very popular person.
I've heard that.
we actually described, you talked about the rest of them too, obviously. So the name or something that South recognised at all?
You do recognise it as more nobility of Korvosa. They have lots of pompous names, people like that.
Yeah. So yes. Oh, okay. Well, you stay out here, safe down here, because let's say we haven't actually looked at how big's this house? How many stories are we talking about?
Yeah, there are 2 stories. There's the first floor ground level.
Yep.
First floor / ground. There is the second floor, and you're in the cellar at the moment. So technically, the cellar's not considered a level. It's just a level off to the side in the bottom.
Yeah, that's right. So that's the other side. Well, the ground floor's clear. We'll go upstairs and everything.
And amusingly, the cellar is mostly under the dining room and the outside of the house. So it's not fully under the house.
I don't know when you the foundations of the house, you said.
So, did you actually see the acrobat killing people with a crossbow?
Well, when she started firing, he ran.
But you saw her killing people with a crossbow.
She did get someone right in the middle of the forehead with a crossbow.
You saw that?
Yes.
Okay. So as soon as you started doing that, you ran, and you ran here.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Wouldn't you? She says.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
And as I said, you probably by staying down here, you've saved your life.
Yep.
And you do also know that she did knife tricks in the circus with her acrobatics and her, shooting the apple off people's head with a crossbow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask if she actually...
Not normally kids' heads.
Shooting kids' heads.
Well, shooting the apple off the kids' heads.
Ah.
Because, hey, if it misses, it's more spectacular.
Yes. I'm saying that the change, she might feel that the apple could be having in the kid's mouth. And then she'll come through the apple.
And I'm sure that has been some of her jobs as well, shooting it out of people's mouths.
I didn't say out of their mouth.
Through their into their brains.
Well, she makes a especially for yourself. She shoots it out of the mouth from behind.
Okay. Well, yes, I reiterate, staying here is a good idea. And once the house is clear, we'll come back and get you.
He is happy with that, and he says he'll lock the door again behind you when you leave. Thanks for not breaking the door.
It wasn't locked the first time. You should be more careful with locking the door. You said it wasn't. Why did you lie? You said it wasn't. Why did you lie?
You said it wasn't locked.
Yeah. What the hell, no?
Exactly. You don't agree. You don't
You said it wasn't locked.
It's not locked.
You lied.
Yes, you got your natural 20 and you said, oh, it wasn't locked after all.
If that's what they picked up for so, yes. So, the other shit, upstairs, I guess.
Let's go.
Let's get something after the one before the thing. Let's get what are they?
Okay, so who's going up the stairs first?
I was doing solid enough for Scar.
They are solid enough for Scar. Scar wants to go down. But
Scar wants to go up to the level he can.
he wants to head up to the next level?
With everyone else, not by himself, just want to put that out.
Okay, who's going upstairs first?
The Scar was leading, but the utility.
Okay.
Zafos had to go up, we take Woody's had to go up, all the monkeys, I guess they say.
Can Jasper ask either Scar or Louis if he can hitch a ride?
You can hitch a ride on Scar, Scar's happy with that.
Either way.
Okay, so this will be fun. As Scar gets to make a reflex saving throw. With disadvantage now that he's got someone on top of him.
Jasper over the carry.
Jasper likes to be... reflex saving throw.
I'm only like 4 foot, like 4 foot 2. I'm not that big.
Okay.
Yes, but you are minimum bulk 3 if you're small.
Right.
If you're medium, you're bulk 6, so it does add a lot of weight plus whatever you're carrying.
Whoops.
Okay, so with your 17, basically, 14? Oh, 14 is even better. I now get to roll something. Okay, so a bolt goes right through your right foot, right into the joint.
Bolt?
And and that's just as you're about to put your foot down, you lose balance and fall backwards down the stairs. Thank you.
Well,
As you fall backwards, I will get willing to roll a 2d6.
switch the power chronologies and the
5.
Okay, so both Jasper and Scar take 5 damage as Jasper cushions Scar at the bottom.
No.
Yes, you took 6 points of damage, and now you've got a bolt lodged in your ankle joint right through your foot.
Everybody just yell out, show yourself.
Okay, pause for a sec. No, I'm good. No, you didn't see where the bolt came from. You just heard the scream, saw the fall, and suddenly there's a bolt sticking out of the front of Scar's foot all the way into the ankle.
But it definitely came from upstairs.
It could have come from upstairs, but hard to tell.
Okay.
Because you don't know when it entered.
Yep. Zarthop will aim to hide initially then. And,
Okay, so I shall call initiative then, and everyone can tell me what they do on their initiative.
So Zarthop will go for initiative then?
I am happy for you to. You called hiding, so you can do stealth if you wish to.
Do I gain disadvantage off?
No, but I will say that I will give advantage to Jasper because Jasper's got total cover. Something about being squished.
22 for Scott.
21 for Zarthop.
22 for Scar, if I can get my hand to actually work. Zarthrop is 21. What did Willie get?
25.
What did Parry get? While I'm waiting for Parry, what did Aziz get?
16.
What did Jasper get?
I got shocked by this orc toppling on top of me. 14.
And what did Parry get?
To be fair, you stayed on top of the orc.
Do we
I'm just sure we're rolling another initiative.
do we have a Parry?
Yes.
you rolling in on.
And perception would normally be the standard initiative.
Normally perception, unless you're doing another skill at the time.
28.
Okay, so even though Parry was a little distracted, he may have gotten the top roll of the night for that one.
Well, of this combat.
So what would Parry like to do? As you've just someone said, there's you've just seen Scar be shot through the foot.
You didn't even hold that all the time.
I'm assuming we all have like good vision throughout the hallways here.
You have
Yeah,
fairly good
see.
vision.
Yeah, we haven't seen where the bolt came from.
None.
someone went for a status effect instead of sneak attack.
Yeah.
Parry's going to go up the stairs.
Okay. You run up the stairs, or you're going to carefully walk up the stairs?
I'm carefully walking up the stairs.
So you're doing your one action moving how far, and then one action moving how far?
Okay, so it is 3 flights of stairs, 3 actions to move up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, Parry is now alone on the top level. Okay,
I'm
so
intrigued.
what is Parry's armor class?
Box.
Okay, so could
23.
Parry make a fortitude saving throw?
Fortitude saving throw.
Yeah.
This time, it's not trying to start.
Let's see if he really is the buffest wizard known to man.
But of course.
28 upgraded.
28 upgraded. Okay, so you feel as if someone has tried to shove you down the stairs as you do the Hadouken hold and manage to hold your ground as your clothes billow behind you.
Sorry, I just love Peter's reaction to the roll.
And yes, someone had tried to do a telekinetic shove to shove you down the stairs.
Of course. This sounds like a prankster more than anything else.
And the entire area up here is in darkness. So, do you have a light source on you going? Not everyone had the light source.
Not going, no.
Yeah. Yes. So you walk up the stairs in the dark. Something tries to shove you with magic, and next thing you know. Okay, so Would a 30 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a dagger embed itself in your knee.
How?
Right to the hilt.
Please don't have the scabbard silly, taking out stop using it. Stop doing it there.
How?
And you have a feeling it is poisoned.
Oh, lovely.
Much to do with the sudden burning you're getting up and down your leg.
Yay!
Okay, so the hidden NPC has had her fun.
Yay.
Does he take any damage from the cross from the dagger? Or?
Yes. I'm sorry, I should have rolled. Okay, so 2 ones out of 48. So that means it ended up being 14 points of damage to the knee.
Jesus. Don't really have to roll the
I'm sure she'd like
Yeah,
to.
literally like you, so I took a dagger to the knee.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to Willie. Firstly, does Parry have any free action you'd like to yell? My knee!
No, it's more, there's someone here! And then scream like, ah!
Okay, so Willie, it sounds as if someone's really straining upstairs.
I am going to cast Bless.
Okay.
That's 2 actions.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my last action to
And
climb the stairs.
does Bless actually cover an area?
It covers 15 feet, and then every brown that I continue to spend an action to concentrate on it goes out another 15 feet.
Okay, so yes, there is a shimmering field of blessing around Willie.
For Rasma's blessing, even. Just saying, as is. Just saying.
May the power of Pharasma protect you.
That's it.
Okay, so you make it up one of the three flights of stairs, and you can now see Parry with a blade tip poking out the back of his knee.
Looks like it hurts.
Okay, so that brings us to Scar.
So, half an hour, is that correct?
You are currently prone.
Okay. Will the arrow in my ankle, is it not to pull it out before I move it?
If you were to pull out the arrow, you'd probably lose most of the bones of your foot.
Okay.
Someone actually shot it through the front of your foot and through the tendons all the way into the joint.
So push the one through and pull it to the side. You knock it off.
Okay.
He doesn't like cheeses. No. He doesn't eat milk.
Milk I can understand.
He only likes dried biscuits.
Wow.
Everything else we tried to give him besides fresh chicken, fresh cooked chicken, he ignores. He won't eat raw chicken. So yes, what is Scar going to do?
Scar, get up first.
Okay, you managed to get up, but you're in extreme pain because you can't seem to put any weight on the compromised ankle.
Can I somehow break the bolt so it's a bit easier to move?
The thing is, the bolt is jammed into the joint of your foot. Someone did a targeted blow on you that left you with a disadvantage.
Would you try to kill it, or just try to make you slow down?
Okay.
You're technically moving at half speed because of your compromised foot.
Just hop to it, get upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to get up, slowly walk up the stairs.
Okay, it takes you 2 actions to get up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get past the
Yep, you reach release space, and now the stairs behind you have a trail of blood.
That's all. I can let a free action.
You can.
Show yourself, you coward. I say out loud.
You hear laughter in the background of the
Yeah, we won't till we get the breaks on the question. Back of your head.
Okay, now we're up to Zasrop. We can have a cackle off.
Cackle off.
No, he's not tackling yet, because he can't see the opponent. So he's going to aim to stay hidden, sneak up the stairs, using the ramps, the monsters, other PCs as cover for his approach up the stairs.
Okay, can you do the, how far can you move while stealthed?
I don't think
You may be able to do a full move while stealthed, for all that.
no, I don't think he's got that ability. You know, he's only trained in stealth, so he won't have quick stealth or anything like that yet. So it'll be half movement.
Okay, so it takes you 2 moves to get up to the landing, and it would take you only halfway up the next flight, using the banisters for cover.
Yep, we'll keep going up the halfway up the stairs then.
Okay, so now that brings us to as is. You can see the power of Pharasma has left you as it's moved up the stairs. Someone has called on Pharasma and it wasn't you, and they were successful.
I just got a bad feeling that they're all combined up to the top of the stairs, correct?
Yes, they are going into the perfect fireball range.
Technically, they scattered. There was at the top of the third flight, or the Zarthop is halfway up the second flight. Willie and over the first floor oxygen, and you two are still on the ground floor.
Yes, but there's a lot of people grouped at the first landing. You're just past it.
Yeah.
You're still within fireball range. Parry's outside of it.
Technically, they are scattered along the stairs somewhat.
No, actually, Parry's still within fireball range. If they do the center of the stairwell as the center of the fireball, they can get everyone. Perfect sphere.
Well, even myself.
Yep, even if you don't move. Well, when you have to go in a circle up and around,
Oh, true.
what would Aziz like to do?
There is a spell I like to cast, but I can't see the person, so I can't actually cast it.
Targeting spells require a target.
Oh no, I've got one target, I just don't have the other target. And you can't really have two blesses going at the same time, correct?
You can. It just means that your area of bless is where it overlaps, it has no effect.
Okay. Well, that's not additional.
Yeah.
But you can then have blesses at the front and the back, extending the bless out in a bigger area. So yes, you can get the benefit of two blesses, but any character only gets one bless.
Yeah.
But if you split the party, then both parties have the bless if there's a blesser in both parties.
Yeah, unfortunately Willie's already run off, so I can't cast that spell either.
Well, you can see him, he's up the stairs unless it requires touch.
And I'm covered in.
Yes, it does require touch.
And he is the current light source of the party.
And you could, if you wanted to, you could still move to him and cast it.
Actually, light it can be ranged, can't it?
Depends on which one you're casting.
It can trip one. 120 feet.
Just looking up the, make sure I've got the right one.
Yeah, credit all the light, it's around about 20 feet.
Because Willie does have the light, where are you going to cast the light?
I was going to cast it in to illuminate the stairwell, so it's basically in the middle, but up the top.
Okay.
If that's possible.
That is possible. You'll have to move to be able to see it properly.
So you only need to cast light exactly where the gnome's trying to hide right now. I appreciate
I don't know where the gnome is. The gnome's disappeared.
So it will perfectly illuminate the gnome for everyone. So you wish to cast light at the top of the stairs in the center of the stairwell.
Oh, that's how we can actually see the person's in there.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes, because that's what I've decided. Yeah.
Okay, you move to the bit where you can see the top, you cast the light with your two remaining actions, and the area above you blossoms with what colour light? You can paint the world red if you wish to.
No, I'll do it as a light golden light.
Okay, everyone now sparkles with golden light. Just like vampires in the movie everyone hates. Okay, so that brings us down to Jasper. You feel a little flattened, and you notice the sparkly lights all everywhere now.
You see stars.
It's not just
Seeing the stars, yeah.
And each character looks like they've got their own constellation.
Magically, finally get it.
Maybe you're now seeing them for what they truly are. Maybe it requires being sat on by a orc for it to happen.
Apparently. I am going to use my first action to stand up.
You are now standing and looking like you've got that hero pose at the bottom of the stairs.
And I am going to cast the Unseen. My other two actions. gaze pierces through illusions and finds invisible creatures and spirits. You can see invisible creatures as though they weren't invisible, although their features are blurred, making them concealed and difficult to identify. You can see incorporeal creatures like ghosts, face or objects from within 10 feet of an object's surface in a blurry shade. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Remember, you will have to spend an action each round to keep it up. So keep a note of
So
that.
it is also a concentrate spell, yes, I am aware. So it is a 7th level spell, see the unseen. 2 actions. Do I see anything?
Okay, yes, you can see sparkly people.
Happy shiny people.
Even their teeth sparkle in the light. So everything is nice and shiny. And you'll get more when you can actually go upstairs and see things. Next up we have is Parry Almighty.
No, I took an arrow to the knee. I mean, dagger to the knee. Ow.
And in the light of it, you can actually see a symbol of the death god carved into the handle.
Oh,
Which death god?
Urgathor.
There's so many of them.
As someone had mentioned it is the plague fly with the skull on its back, embedded in the handle of the dagger in your knee.
yay!
You can see little bits of black spreading from the wound already.
Yay! Do I see the assailant?
Perception roll.
Upgraded?
Okay, with 34 upgraded, you do see that she is currently standing up the wall in front of you, perched on the side of the wall as if it's the floor. She has a spent crossbow in one hand
Huh.
and has a row of daggers across her chest and back and legs. Looks like she's got probably at least another 9 or more she can toss you away.
Daggers for days.
Yeah.
What?
And she's giving you this beautiful smile that just, makes your heart want to melt until you realise just how much crazy is behind it.
Lights up the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, compared to all the other pictures of people, they've done her quite pretty.
A little bit. Oh, that's cool.
As I'll give you an example of the human you found in comparison.
So she's got a reasonable charisma.
See, that is the human you found in comparison?
Yeah, he's pretty grungy.
Yeah, so grungy to
He's
this.
had a bit of life.
So grungy to this look of perfection.
But she's actually got a good charisma.
Let me just do, where is her attributes? Did they actually give them to her?
So Perry just draws dagger from D and throws it back at her.
She is attributeless.
Oh, okay.
So effectively infinite charisma.
No, actually it's back here. She's got a decent charisma, but not a fantastic one. So she's elven pretty instead of human pretty.
Yeah.
How far away is she to me?
I will tell you that she is about 20 feet in front of you and about 15 feet up.
Oh, that's really annoying.
She's using Spider Climb.
Can I have a free action of saying light her up finally? Just put it out there. So.
If you could do this, you would be doing this.
Yes.
Perry's just trying to figure out. No, it's more. No, it's more. My dizzying colours is probably not going to reach at a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone will not reach her.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you have a feeling that you can't really move that leg very well. You have been hobbled.
That's fine. I'm casting Infernal on her.
Okay. Is that an attack roll?
It is no, it's not an attack roll. It is a fortitude saving.
Okay, so she gets a 33.
Oh. Right. No, it's a critical success for them, so nothing happens pretty much.
And she just winks at you.
Mother.
With a little cackle.
Come on, wizard, you can do better than that. Summon the dragon!
And she says, her turn as she runs up the wall, up over the dome, and stands directly above our cleric below, with the light in between blinding him.
At blinding her?
Not particularly.
Doesn't appear to be, huh?
And she throws a dagger from the top down. Okay, so would a 33 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so as you cast your spell looking up, a dagger flies out of the light and strikes you in the shoulder. Two ones again out of 4 dice. So she does 12 points of damage as it lodges into your left shoulder blade, shoulder joint.
That was 11, correct?
12 all up. 12 into the left shoulder joint. You recognize the symbol of otehr. The plague god, as one of them refers to her as. Okay, so it is now Willie's turn.
Can I see this person?
You can see that person. She is about, probably say about 40, 30 feet above you.
I'm going to use one action to maintain the bless, and 2 actions to run my ass up the stairs.
Okay.
My move is top 35, so...
Okay, you reach Parry. You can see the blood pouring down his leg.
He's a doctor, he'll look after it.
But you reach the top of the stairs.
Okay.
And you can see the blood pouring off his legs is actually sparkling in the light. Pretty.
Gross. So, from where I am at the top of the stairs, where is she?
She is over the middle of the stairwell, the circular, it's a square circle. She's in the very middle of that point above the stairwell.
So if I move to I'm assuming there's a banister to, because safety is a thing, I would hope.
Safety is a thing
I've
here.
moved over to the banister, because I've come up the stairs. How far from where I am at the edge of the banister?
At this point, she would be about 20 feet above you at this point.
20 feet above me?
Yep, because this is the dome section of the complex.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my go anyway.
Okay, so that brings us to Scar. Your light has moved on, but you shine with golden radiance and sparkle like the wind.
I would like to rage. Don't rage yet. Yeah, I got that arrow. I would like to pull out my longbow,
Yep.
and I want to shoot the person above stairs.
Okay.
Whatever.
Have at it.
Okay. Bit of life. The 22?
At 22, you fire it up, she catches your bolt.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
She blows you a kiss.
I just say, you're a cheeky largy. See if she gets a laugh.
He goes, ah! Southrop.
So how far up above South is she then?
Okay, so where Southrop is, she's 35 feet above you.
35 feet. And if South got to the top of the stairs, how high above it was she?
20 feet above you.
You'd be standing next to Willie.
Or maybe 25 for Southrop because he's shorter.
Oh, well.
Yeah, okay.
And you'd be getting +1 to hit because you'd be in my bless.
So,
Oh, and it goes out another 30 feet now.
I think he's still in the best anyway. So, is he not?
He is in the best bless range, yes.
Yeah. And does Zarthok feel like he's still hidden with that same life here?
Well, technically you're out in the open from the direction she's standing.
Yeah. So, okay then. He will go. Let's go with the classic. We'll just go with some. Oh, the stars! Get up!
Can you toss it 30 feet?
He gets that to do, so he's got 24 range on his toss.
All good.
So he gets that 51 minus 1 with the bless. So
now the roof's on fire.
You might miss the DC to hit the roof.
So now the floor's on fire.
The roof is on fire.
Plus 12. Plus 12 minus 1, 11, 16, 27.
27, okay, you do miss her.
Okay.
Close enough to get the splash.
Close enough to get the splash, but how much splash damage does it do?
5 points of fire splash.
Okay, so she takes 5 points. And just be glad that it was Scar who went first, otherwise she might have had a bomb at her disposal. Most of them need to use a reaction to do it.
Then Zarthok line to two actions to go up the stairs to the rest of the line, and possibly a little further off to the side so they can get to the top of the stairs.
Okay, so you rush up the stairs past Harry and Willie.
Yep.
That-
Take it off to the side.
That brings us to as is, with the dagger in the shoulder.
Obviously, Zarthok's cackling now. Come on,
And you can see she does the laugh of being hit by a bomb.
Can I use battle medicine to take the dagger out without actually injuring myself?
You have no idea. You've never actually dealt with daggers embedded in a joint. You could do a medicine check.
You're going to want Zarthok with his silver cookery to capture some surgery. That'll be the trick.
Okay. Okay. Well, if Yeah, I'll try that. So, I want to get this unholy thing out of me.
Well, I believe the holy thing was quite holy. It did put a hole in you.
No. It might it is holy. It says something that at all.
So what is your medicine check?
I'm an expert. Cool. That's a 33 upgraded.
Okay, you believe you can pull it out, though you might not have use of the shoulder until magic heals it. You probably need a form of restoration.
Wow.
Well, most magic, most healing magic is superficial.
No, just doing
That's
Magic
my
water.
one actually cast it as a restoration one.
You can buy restoration potions, which people do to pour over said wounds. It is. Which is why people who do status effects on people are nasty.
Yeah.
But you can be the one-armed man for a while.
Oh, I have to be because I don't like having a blade stuck in me.
Even with the blade in you, you're still the one-armed man.
Yeah.
Okay, so two actions have gotten the identified the damage and pulled the blade out. What do you do with your third action? Can you do battle medicine as a single action?
It is single action.
In which case, go for your life. Literally.
Yep. Another roll?
Yep.
Okay, that's a 32.
So you do the minimum with upgraded, so that
You
is.
say if we do two increase, it's a critical success.
So that is it 2d8 for a critical success or 4d8?
48.
So you roll 4d8. Just always assumes that it is the basic DC unless you say otherwise.
Well, I thought always go for DC, but we can say it's too easy if you go for the simple thing.
Fine. Well. Oh. Well, that did 20, but I only took 12, correct?
So you have healed all the superficial damage on your shoulder,
Yeah.
just not the effect of losing the arm. Okay, so that brings us to Jasper. You can see a person up on the roof above. Obviously, your sight is amazing.
How far up are they?
From you on the ground,
Mm,
that would be 40 feet up.
damn. Alright.
Each flight takes you up 5 feet. Varian? No.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks because I was gonna do something, but its range is 30. Put another one. Alright, so I'm going to concentrate my seeing unseen because I don't know.
Moda, you can see.
Yeah,
Magic is amazing.
Still see it. Cool.
With the power of the stars have aligned, you can see your opponent.
Yeah. I am going to cast Daze.
Okay.
The range of 60 feet. It is a will save. And my, what's my AC? And it is, not AC, my DC is 23.
So she got 29.
Oh, that's success.
A success, not a critical success.
Yeah. Sorry, let me go back down to days. I don't know. So you push into the target's mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals 1d6 with a basic will save. So if they save, that means it does nothing.
No, it does half damage. A basic will save requires a critical success to do nothing, and a basic does half.
Oh, okay, so if the target critically fails...
And if they critically fail, they take double damage.
Yeah.
That's what the term basic damage does.
What does heightened plus 2 mean? I'm still getting used to the heightened rules in Pathfinder.
Is it a cantrip or a
it is a cantrip.
In which case, you can cast 3rd level spells now.
Yes.
Then if it's a heightened plus 2, it should have been heightened once.
Okay.
So plus 2 refers to how many levels up you have to go before it gets heightened by an extra level.
Oh, right.
Unless, of course, it's a ranked spell, as they call it, in which case you have to cast it, you have to have prepared it in the highest slot.
Well, yeah. No, it is a cantrip 1. So if it is heightened plus 2, that means it would do 2d6. So 2d6 halved, is that right?
That is correct.
Alright. And now I need to find my other dice. Actually, can I borrow 2d6 because you trust things open? Five and a 6, so borrowing Josh's dice worked out well for me.
They do always.
6 divided by 2 is 5.5, so that means not up or down. Down, I think, isn't it?
We normally go down.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so the 5 mental damage.
Okay. She takes 5 mental damage. Which brings us to parry.
Yep. Alright, there you go.
Alright, this lady that's attached to the ceiling.
Yep. She's upstanding. Upside down. She's a hanger-on.
How far away is she from me?
From you, she's about 20 feet up. Still blowing kisses.
Yeah. Can I use an Arcana check to see if the way she's into the ceiling is magical?
Oh, you recognize the effects of spider climb.
So it is magical?
It is.
Cool, I'm going to spell that.
Cast it on her or her boots.
It says target one spell effect or unintended magic lightning. So it's not unintended, so I'm going to try and target the spell effect with lightning.
You can cast a spell rather than a magic item.
Okay, she's within range. It's 2, so that's 4, 31.
41 is the base.
Which I happen to have beside me.
And hopefully you just fall from the ceiling.
All the way down. She's probably a cat faller.
Oh, but hey, she'll be in the middle of everyone who can then just wail on her.
No, she'll be right next to me.
Doesn't matter. Not sticking the thing that shouldn't have been.
Okay, so what level are you casting Dispel Magic?
It'll be a second level spell.
Okay, make a caster check.
Caster check. Alright. 32.
32, that sounds like a critical success to me. Okay, so yes, you will have dispelled her spider climb.
Just making sure, man.
Yep.
It is like the same as the spell attack.
It is the spell attack, yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, then it is 32.
And no, I'm using the old version of Spider Climb because hey, I'm using multiple editions as I'm running. Because I don't have Spider Climb as a spell anymore. Okay, so yes, you see her drop. And you watch as a acrobat does the amazing graceful flip to land on her feet right next to Aziz and Jasper. With that hero landing.
Yeah.
Tough on these.
So she's down the ground floor, is she?
She is.
After I just went upstairs, she's downstairs.
Yep.
And it's her turn.
Well, I was about to say, I still have one action, and the second action is need help with poison dagger in my knee.
Okay, so she goes to stab Jasper. And hits a 27.
Yeah, that's it.
Unfortunately for her, it's no longer a critical because, hey, you know she's there. You can see her.
I can see her. Yay!
Okay, so she stabs you for a whole 5 points of damage. Leaving a burning sensation in the neck.
Yeah, no.
And then she... What will she do next? Okay, she's going to run for one of the doors with her... As you see her dash into the room with the dining room.
Oh, she dashes?
Yes, she dashes. Yeah. She is designed to be quick and annoying.
Entertaining, I thought.
Which then brings us to Willie, who's just rushed all the way up, noticed her fall down, stab and run.
Willie uses an action to maintain the spell
Yep.
and uses 2 actions to get to the bottom since I moved to 35.
Okay, yes, you make it down to the bottom in one move. It's easier to go down than up.
Okay.
As you can do the equivalent of missing steps, and you can see her on the table waving at you as she's sliding along the top of the table.
I'll go after her.
Okay, so yes, you manage to reach her.
In a go.
And she blows you a kiss as you do so.
I give her a wink.
Okay, so that brings us to Scar. Oh.
Yeah, how far to where I am on the stairs and to the table, how far is that?
Looking to the bottom of the stairs, it feels ages away, like it might actually be a loss of a foot away. You've now stomped all your way up on this damaged foot, and you're just wanting to cry, even though you're raging to go back down again.
It's hot. It's fine.
Yeah, 40 speed and half that for the movement.
You can easily get down the stairs and into the dining room in one action, but you're either going to be hurting the entire way. And do you have damage reduction going?
I have. No, I don't think damage on
Okay, roll a d6. That's how much damage you take going down the stairs.
That's I need a d6. Can you roll because I need a d6 anyway?
Okay. A 4.
Okay.
So for that move you take 4 points. You're in the doorway of the dining room getting and reach the table. The table has become difficult terrain, so you have to climb up on the table. Or you're going to flip the table with Willie and the L point on it.
Have you looked at that?
Yeah, I was going to bring the sword out, but there's more damage. No, I'll just shoot the bow because I'm always close enough to it. And I'll roll that one now. So.
Have a roll.
Just give it a foot to the table and make sure it's on your wand and you can hop to it. That's actually cute.
Drop a bow. Do I need a free action to sword it, do I?
No, you don't get a free action unless you've got some form of quick draw.
No, that's right. I don't have that yet.
You want to deal with the air first, and then you can take your leisure.
Yeah, I might do that. Okay, I'll just look at that first, and then just whatever. 25?
25. Okay, you seem to hit her directly in the chest until you realise she's caught it again.
I've got the base back. I've got the bracelet missile deflection. I know what it's like.
As she does that whole, oh, you wound me sort of look.
Oh, really? I'll shoot again. Good for other people to just move it, eh?
You're not going to do the old scorpion king catch this?
What, and throw a sword?
No. Yeah,
The next one is -4, isn't it?
The next one is -5.
-5, is it? Okay.
-5 unless you have something to reduce it.
No. I know you're barbarian. Okay. 12.
12. Okay, you don't even get anywhere near her. And she goes,
Yeah, if I drop my bow, is it a free action?
it is a free action to drop your bow.
I drop my bow after that and you get paid a bit of pieces of somebody else.
Okay. So from Lily's perspective, she actually caught the arrow and made it look like it hit her in the chest. It actually missed her.
My character goes, that seems better. My character's got the same feet. I'm like, yeah, that seems better.
Razor do the same things again.
Yep. Next up is Southrock. Yes, your target has run away. Apparently, you are very good at the explode away thing.
Yep. How far is the second floor?
The second floor is 15 feet to fall.
Okay, well, yeah. If this is the same section. Just jump off the quickly and land on and attack forward.
Okay, you do the hero landing right between As Is and Just Per as they flinch, because the last person who did that stabbed them.
And can I see her through the red doors?
You can see Scar dropping his bow through the doors.
Okay, I'll use a move to get basically just one of the doors you
slide into the room. You slide into the room past Scar. You can see her on the table. Holding it.
Because I think he wants us a cover. Does Scar keep us a cover?
Yes. He's big. She would be only about 20 feet from you at that point.
Okay. And I'm within the best range of 20?
Yep.
25.
25. That's technically a miss.
Okay. So 6 points of fire then.
Okay.
Acid. Make acid. We'll go do this.
Acid damage and it's an area effect.
No, yeah, 6 points of splash damage from the acid.
And 5 foot either side of her.
Depends where it lands.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's in the square. It's just that it doesn't hit further.
Okay, so both Jolistina and Willie take 5 points of acid damage.
So I'm in 5 feet from her.
You got up to her. 6 points of acid damage.
She takes 6. Willie will take 5. Because I forgot to start with my spells for the time to get an extra point of splash damage and fail.
Which is good for you. So yes, you take 5 to her 6. And that brings us to As Is. There was a blur beside you, there was an elf, then it was a gnome, then it was... Well, you're left alone now. Just with Jasper.
And to be fair, just to say, I'm dealing with something else.
And there was a yell upstairs saying, "I'm poisoned!"
Yep. There was a yell upstairs saying it was poisoned. As you notice that your shoulder seems to be poisoned as well. Or disease, hard to tell. Maybe both.
I don't want it to be both because I think cleanse affliction only affects one at a time, correct?
I believe it does.
Two spellcasters, it's no big deal.
Well, except there's 2 members of the party can't be affected, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're talking about him. He goes, I'm
four actually.
Everyone else is screwed, so that's fine.
Yeah, so it's only 4, but Scar wasn't realised yet that he could fall off.
Okay, I'll go upstairs to parry.
Maybe that,
if I can rush up there.
But, you got poisoned by particular to contaminate you. You've got Jasper standing beside you that just got stabbed. Yeah, but there's a fair chance that it has been affected.
I'm going to the talisman protects me. Cleanse affliction on Jasper then.
Okay, may the power of Pharasma appeal to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasper's hair stands up quite painfully. Feels as if the skin's trying to peel itself off.
Ow.
Everywhere.
Josh is also going to be delaying until further notice Mia's working on. So he's
So he's hopping at the top of the stairs going, "Help me, help me!"
yeah, ow, knee! I got a dagger to the knee!
Okay, so two actions on that. What do you do with your next action as is?
Oh, excuse me.
And yes, you also notice that Jasper is now Fluffy Jasper.
Oh, I shoot you. Okay. So I'll head up the stairs.
Yep. You go up one flight in your action.
Yeah.
Which then brings us to Jasper. That's going to take a lot of licking to clean.
Yeah, great. How far away is this person? We need to really start it because Jasper off now.
Okay, so everyone seems to have chased her into the room you ran out you left earlier, so that's like you're doubling back on yourselves.
Yeah.
You can spend an action to get in there with the rebel.
How far away is she from me without moving?
Well, you can't see her.
Oh, I can't see her. How far?
It would take you one action to get her within sight. She did that on purpose. She has fought spellcasters before.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop my concentration on see anything.
Well, everyone else seems to be able to see her.
Yeah, well, yeah. So first, actually, just dropping concentrate all classes. I don't know that free action.
Dropping it is when you don't sustain it at the end of your turn.
You don't use an action.
Yeah, okay.
You just require concentration.
Yes, yeah.
I know, Jeremy, you can
drop because I don't concentrate on it.
you can cast multiple spells that require concentration, as long as you spend an action for each concentration spell to maintain it. So technically you can have 3 running.
It's within 3 if
Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Alright, so does one action get me in range of seeing her and within, say, like 30 feet?
Yes, it does.
It does?
It does.
Cool. I am going to drop a third level spell called Paralyze.
Saving throw?
It is a will saving throw.
Okay, so it looks like she's not going to do so well on this one. So, so she gets a 17 on that one.
What is my...
It was 23 on the...
It's DC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23, yeah. So she failed.
It's a fail, not a critical fail.
Failed, not a critical fail, but that's still alright. On a failure, the target is paralyzed for 1 round.
Okay.
That's bad. That's really bad.
For her, or
For her. That's basically a
So you there's an off-guard condition and broken back.
She cannot. So Parry is up next. What does Parry do? He delays and goes, "My knee! My kingdom for my knee!"
Save my kidney.
got to look up the actual paralyzed card condition. Okay, so that does bring us to her, and because it's for 1 round, the paralysis ends at the end of her turn. As a free action, she yells out, she surrenders. With a you win, so it is Willie up next, as she surrenders in before you.
Willie's about to eviscerate this woman. He's just about to tear into little bits, and he stops and goes, "Shit!"
You tweak your nose and go honk.
Yeah. Actually, what I was going to do if we got the round where she was paralysed, I was going to beat her with subdual damage effectively. So I will go grab. I accept your surrender. And start.
She basically gives you her wrist to tie
her
up.
up.
So you do realise that ropes aren't particularly effective against someone with her skills.
No. But
she doesn't seem to be resistant.
What else am I going to do?
Okay. So
Yes, you should be doing that while I tie her up.
Willie ties her up. Scar has his hand on his sword, still raging, and she has surrendered. His moment of evisceration may have passed. What does Scar do? Pull up the table and yell,
"Sons of bitches!"
I very reluctantly pull the release. I am about to pull the sword and I'm going, I jab back into the release table and going, I just hobble over, I hurt myself, hobble over, and go, what's your deal? I just start.
you take another 5 points of damage as you hobble over.
Do we damage you?
Yeah, another 5 points.
But I come with my rage actually, so yeah. I hobble over and I just go, I look at my ankle, look at her, and go, really? Can't we just talk? That's my turn, okay? So I'm just frustrated right now.
Okay, Sathrop.
Okay. If Willie's totally concentrating on tying up first, then yeah, just after I'll go through and disarm her.
Give me a perception check as you go to disarm her.
86.
Okay, you find 3 traps on her. You manage to remove 15 extra daggers. And she does seem to have had quite a few hidden in various hard-to-get-to places.
I suspect she's apparently enjoying the search.
She does enjoy the search thoroughly, and even tells you where some you missed are, just so you keep searching.
She probably had a long time in practice when I was 16. She probably yes.
Find like 15 of them, she's like, I've got 20. What?
And yes, so there is extra searching going on because she says you missed some.
Well, I gave you a hot example of a look at what am I up there, really? Yeah.
And as is, yes, you...
You can't get to that when you're doing the search, so...
I just really, honestly, just to have a look at what, and just yeah, just pat down there, pat down there. Oh, that's it, pat over the side.
Yep. And it's like, every time you look at the baby, you can't complain.
So Aziz has now has a chance to go. What does Aziz do? Does he continue up the stairs to parry?
Yeah. Because he's swinging like a bitch.
2 actions, you make it up to parry. And parry is still hopping on one leg. He's hopping mad.
Okay, tell him, don't move. and then I start casting Cleanse Affliction.
Well, you technically have to wait till the next round because you can't cast over rounds.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to divert Rory. If he moves, then I have to follow him.
Okay, well, you'll be getting ready to cast. And I'm going to say we end there for the night with you having captured the person. We have Aziz about to tend to parry and potentially remove a kneecap.
And yet again, Jasper was useful and no one acknowledges it.
I do. I did say go for it. I was very happy with you.
You were
Actually,
useless.
She paralysed her.
button.
Did she? I didn't notice that. What happened?
This is,
Like I said, Jasper was obviously useful.
And what was that, Ross?
button.
Yeah.
Removes the dagger. Is it 2 actions or is it just 1?
Oh, you can remove it with the kneecap just with one pull.
No, in that case, basically I'll be performing medicine to remove the dagger.
You know, it's like deboning chicken, just pop.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, the other option is I could just cut his leg off and then I'll remove the dagger.
well, as we are hitting 11 o'clock, I am going to go to end credits unless you'd like to add something to remind you what to do next session.
We'll be questioning her. That's
That will be a given.
a no-brainer.
And it's lucky for you, you caught her because she was going to jump out the window in the next action and disappear.
I would have chased her down.
If you could see her.
Why would I not be able to see her?
Invisibility.
And also, if you can say it's
You know.
standing on the knee or the foot.
Yeah. I'm not as weak and pathetic as these other feeble individuals.
Okay, so I'm going to end credits and then I'll chat to you.